Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to tonight's ACSA primetime matchup, which pits two solid Big North squads. The Hiawatha College Indians coming into this game ranked number 13 in the nation, going on the road to play up against the Detroit State Pit Bulls, who are looking to rebound after taking their first loss of the inaugural season in the previous week. Should be a great ACSA primetime game for you guys here in the Big North Conference. So if you're excited about today's game like I am, make sure you smash that like button as well as hit subscribe if you have to be brand new to the YouTube channel as well, and like what you see. As we'll go ahead and get into this game action, let's see what we can get. So here we go. The number 13th team in the nation and Hiawatha College playing the Detroit State Pit Bulls, who are looking to get their first top 25 matchup this season. But look at this, first play of the game is fumbled, and Detroit State with phenomenal field position to start their very first drive of the game. We'll see if Detroit State can take advantage of it, but they fumbled the ball too. Although they were luckier than Hiawatha College was, they do recover their own fumble, but it's 3rd and 13. Not exactly how you seize momentum, to say the least. Vaughn will drop back to pass, so tries to go towards the end zone, but look at this. That's intercepted. So both teams starting off with a turnover, but neither of them coming away with any points. So very disappointing, for both offenses to start out. So hopefully we see some better football from here on out, as Holt will go ahead and scramble out of the pocket. Pick up some 8 yards on that play. First play following the interception caused by the Hiawatha defense. As now 3rd and 1 coming up. We got a 5 wide out set, guy in the shotgun. Don't be surprised if it's a quarterback draw, and that's exactly what it was. Holt able to find more than enough running room to pick up the first down. They only needed 1 yard, and they obviously got a lot more than that. So their drive will still continue, and it's looking to have some serious promise. Snyder's able to get him across the 45-yard line. So Hiawatha College finally, showing some life. As 2 plays later, Holt's going to send this one deep towards the end zone, and he's going to get it. Touchdown, Hiawatha College. These guys getting on the board first. Hiawatha taking a 7-0 lead. And so Detroit State finds themselves in a familiar position in these top 25 matchups. They are down right now in this ball game. We'll see if there are going to be some different results compared to last time that they played a top 25 opponent, as Vaughn is hit as he's thrown, but is still able to make the throw and catch. A 9-yard gain that makes it 2nd and 1. As Vaughn will drop back again. This time throwing to the left-hand side. A beautiful corner route. Able to get away from some guys, and is finally brought down at the 6-yard line. Beautiful throw and catch that gets him in a 1st and goal position, as Detroit State looks to tie this game back up. But there is a quarterback sack that is going to knock them back a little bit. So now 2nd and goal. Vaughn dropping back, trying to throw over the middle. That's incomplete. So a 3rd and goal coming up here. Looking to be in some serious trouble. Gonna try to throw over the middle. That's incomplete. And Detroit State has to settle for a field goal. So they do claw into the deficit a little bit, but they're only, they're down 7-3 though. And Hiawatha gonna try again and get some yards on the board. Gets them to midfield. Nice first down for Hiawatha. As now, next play, could be lining up under center this time. Holt dropping back the pass. Has to run for his life, but is able to at least pick up some positive yardage in the process. Making it a more manageable 2nd and 5, which they'll probably try to pass over the middle. That's incomplete though. So again, another 3rd down for Hiawatha College. Let's see if they can convert once again. Holt dropping back, gonna try to throw deep over the middle, but it's nearly intercepted. And Detroit State will get the football back, but they are pinned very deep inside the 5-yard line. Very dangerous territory for this Detroit State offense, as they're looking just to get out of the shadow of their own goal line. That run will certainly help him out. A 5-yard run by quarterback Vaughn to get him, at least out of the shadow of their own goal line just a little bit, as they do try to throw on 2nd and 5. That's incomplete. It's now 3rd and 5. Huge play for Detroit State. Don't want to give the ball back this far deep into your own territory. Vaughn's going to hand it off to Clark, and he's going to do the work needed to pick up the first down. Detroit State able to get this thing going a little bit, as they now are officially out of their own goal line, so they can run a little bit of their own offense that they are more comfortable with running with. As we have a 3rd and 2 coming up. Let's see if they'll go to Nate Clark once again, but they don't even need to. There's an offsides on Hiawatha, and so an automatic first down was issued, and so got a fresh set of downs to work with, as now Bennett gets him across midfield. But 3rd and 9 though, drive could stall once again. Still is an impressive drive nonetheless, even if it stalls out here. Go try to throw it to the left hand side. It's incomplete. He had his man for a second, but was overthrown, and Hiawatha, coming into the end of the first quarter, holds a 7-3 lead. Alright, so now picking up in the second quarter of action, and Detroit State has the ball once again. Hiawatha College did end up going 3 and out. So Detroit State has it once again. Another opportunity to try and take the lead for the very first time today. We'll see if they can get it done, as Vaughn will drop back on this 2nd and 10. Going to actually scramble upfield and pick up some good yardage, and able to get some good yards for the first down, and also getting across midfield in the process. As now 2 plays later, Vaughn dropping back on a throw over the middle to one of his favorite targets in Zubai, who ends up picking up 6 yards. So a 3rd and short coming up. Would not be shocked if they went to Nate Clark, but that's not what they do. Instead, they're going deep for the end zone, and they find Horky. Touchdown, Pit Bulls. And for the very first time today, they are going to go ahead and take the lead. And so there it is. Now we see how Hiawatha College is going to respond. Down for the very first time today. We haven't really gotten much of a look at these guys during the first 5 weeks of the season. So this will be a big test for them, as Holt will drop back again, trying to throw to the right-hand side, but it's off the mark. And so now they'll face 3rd and 7. They need to pick up 7 yards here. We'll see if they can do it. But no, the offensive line fails him. And so Detroit State, they got the ball, but they went 3 and out. So it still remains 10-7 for right now, as Hiawatha College going to try once again to try to go ahead and take the lead. Here we go, 1st and 10. Holt dropping back, going to the left-hand side, gets it to Fulton before going out of bounds. A 6-yard gain. Now here we go on their next play, getting to the line quickly. This time going a little toss play to the right-hand side to Tullis, who does end up picking up the first down and moving the chains for Hiawatha. And so the Indians are looking pretty good, man. They got a pretty good drive going here. Also chewing up some clock as well. So you like seeing that. As they face a 2nd and 3, Holt gonna actually pump fake it and then slide down at about the 12-yard line. Might as well make it a 1st and goal situation though, of how tight things could get down here. As it's a 3rd and long, Hiawatha needs to make a play to try to take the lead. Holt dropping back, going to Munson, and that's the play that they needed. Touchdown, Indians. And there it is once again. Detroit State down against a top 25 opponent. We'll see how Detroit State can respond with 4 minutes left here in this first half. They try to throw to the right-hand side. That is incomplete. And so we're going to have to run it back. 2nd and 10. Speaking of runs, there's Vaughn's taking a nice run up the middle off the quarterback sneak, getting to about midfield. So now 2 plays later, Vaughn going to drop back the pass, throw to the right-hand side to Wolf, who's able to get to the sideline to about the 35-yard line for the Pit Bulls. Number 24 team in the nation, looking to get another drive going, retake the lead before the end of this first half, as Vaughn gets hit for a 5-yard gain. As now 2 plays later, 3rd and 5. Big play for both teams. Detroit State do not want to settle for another field goal right now, as Vaughn is going to go ahead and keep it on the quarterback keeper. Looked like an option play, and Vaughn decided to keep it. It turns out to be the best decision. Able to pick up the first down. We'll see if they can continue that momentum, though, as 2 plays later have a 2nd and 7. As that pass should have been caught by Nate Clark, but that simply was not the case. So a 3rd and 7 coming up. They're lucky they didn't call that a backwards pass. Could have been called that way depending on where you're looking. And so the drive does end up stalling. And only a 1-point lead though for Hiawatha, but Detroit State is slowly but surely clawing back. So now with all that being said though, let's go into the second half of play. Detroit State does start with the football as it goes to the left hand side to Nate Clark, who does get across the first down marker. Nice play for the running back, as there's a first down for the Pit Bulls. Let's see if they do next. Vaughn going over the middle, going to Zubai, who fumbles the football, and Hiawatha recovers. But they go free and out, thankfully, and a major bullet was dodged there, as they could have extended this lead to a 2-possession ball game. But for now, it still remains just a 1-point game for right now, as they will stick with Nate Clark. Second carry of the drive already, a gain of 5, making it a more manageable 3rd down coming up. As they get into a power formation, look for another carry for Nate Clark. No, they actually do an audible, not liking what they see. We'll see if they still go to him. No, it's going to be a pass play instead. Porky able to make the tough contested catch. Nice audible by Vaughn to get his guys ready to be most willing, to get some, most yardage possible. You love seeing a quarterback who is willing to make adjustments on the fly. And, now they got a drive that is still continuing. 2nd and 4, going to Terry, getting across the 30-yard line, and is finally brought down at the 28. As that gets them into field goal range. We'll see if that is what it takes, for Detroit State to finally take the lead again. As Clark does get him another first down. Nate Clark starting to warm up a little bit. As Vaughn dropping back, going to try to scramble. Able to get away from 2 defenders. Can he make it 1 more? Yes, he does! Touchdown, Detroit State. And they take the lead once again. And now it is officially a 6-point lead. And look at this. Hiawatha went free and out. Detroit State can extend this lead and have a 2-score game, favoring them for the very first time all day today. It has been quite the slugfest that we have experienced in this, raining weather, that we've experienced here today. Is now 1st and 10, going to try to throw over the middle. That's incomplete. Couldn't get everything that he wanted on it because, he was hit as he's thrown. As they'll try to pick up this first down again. 3rd and 6. Vaughn dropping back. Got a clean pocket. Gets it to Taylor, though, but he had to come back for it. A little bit underthrown is going to cause them for their drive to stall. Will be forced to punt it away. And Hiawatha is now set to take over once again. Inside the 10-yard line, though. It was a great punt by the Detroit State punter. And so Hiawatha is going to have a very long way to go before going ahead and, even think about getting points right now. But we'll see if they can get it done, though. Towas does pick up the first down, get across the 20. So at the very least, don't have to worry about being in the shadow of their own goal line. It's now 1st and 10 again. Holt throwing over the middle. Gets it to Munson for a gain of 7. A nice little gain right there. As that ends the 3rd quarter. A game that could go to anybody, but Detroit State currently holds a 6-point lead. So the 4th quarter of play is officially here. We'll see who has what it takes to pull this win off, as either team within these first 3 quarters can still win this football game. We'll see who has what it takes, as Hiawatha does cross the 50 thanks to that huge throw. And so now they are across the 50. But look at this, on their next play, they fumble the football. And they give the ball back to Detroit State. So not how you wanted to start the fourth quarter, especially on their next play. They get a huge first down that takes them, close to field goal range. Although they did have a few losses on their next couple of plays, so now they're out of there. But third and long too, so not how you want to go about it, as it does end up with an incompletion. So drive doesn't really kill them all too much. Detroit State still managed to get 3 points on the board, as now it's a 9-point game now. Hiawatha College really needs to get themselves going here. We'll see if they can do just that. Although McKenzie will help him out significantly, getting across the 40-yard line. That will certainly help out the cause, as now Chad McKenzie has his first catch of the day. First time to get on the scorecard finally. As now 1st and 10 following that huge pass play. Trying to do it again. That is incomplete. But they will try to pass again though. Another 2nd and 10 getting to Munson. Chad Munson able to pick up another first down. They'll temporarily stop the clock as well. As here we go. 3rd and 5 coming up. Got some major work to be done. Trying to get his guys ready to go. We'll see if they got what it takes. Holt dropping back. Looking to the right hand side. He's got Parrish able to make a man miss as well. And it's a huge first down once again, as the Chiefs look to drive some more. Gintalis get him into the end zone. Not necessarily, but still a decent 5-yard gain as well. You want to get into the end zone as soon as possible though, so that you don't have to use any of your timeouts. We'll see if they'll heed that advice though. As 2nd and 5 going to Tolis again. He has enough running room and does get into the first down. So 1st and goal will be coming up. So we'll see what they do. 1st and goal. Holt going to try to throw it in there in the middle of the end zone, but he couldn't quite get it to his guy. And so a couple plays later, 3rd and goal now. Clock is ticking. Hiawatha trying to save their timeout, so Holt going to try to throw it in, and he finds Power Eddie. Touchdown Chiefs. And look at this, they're also going to go for 2 points here. We'll see if they can get the job done. Although they don't need to do it whatsoever, they still want to add extra points on the board. But of course it doesn't work for them. And so now with less than 2 minutes left, Detroit State has the football. And all they need to do is run out this clock. As Vaughn drops back to pass. Gonna run it because he doesn't like what he saw upfield. Very smart quarterback, knowing not to throw the football unless he likes what he saw upfield. And so Hiawatha is forced to take a timeout. They only have one more timeout remaining as Zubai. That could potentially be the dagger. First down for Detroit State. Hiawatha taking their very last timeout. And so one more first down will get the job done. We'll see if they do it, but that throw is well short. And it favors Hiawatha. So 2nd and 10 now coming up. Actually 3rd and long. Nate Clark can get this. That could be the game. Can he get there? He's out of bounds. But it's still going to end for Detroit State. So with 38 seconds left, Hiawatha has a chance to take victory from the jaws of defeat. We'll see if they can get it done. Quarterback takes a snack under center. Holt looking around, going to throw over the middle to Munson, who's got plenty of space to work with and gets to about the 30-yard line. Going to have to rush very quickly in order, to get to his guys to the line of scrimmage. Now only with 10 seconds, 7 seconds, across the field. That's incomplete. But now with 6 seconds left, let's see what they do here. Last play of the game, potentially trying to throw it to Parrish, but he's going to be knocked down. And that's how the game will end. And so despite a spirited comeback for the Hiawatha Chiefs, they still will fall in this ball game, losing by a final score of 23-20. Looks like Detroit State will be able to stay in the top 25 for the time being, as they're able to secure their 5th win of the season, now improving to 5-1 on the year, whereas the Hiawatha Chiefs take their first loss of the year as they'll fall to also 5-1. Well, it'll be interesting to see how far they fall down in the top 25 polls, if they stay in the top 25 after all, as that is never a guarantee after losing a game. In the meantime, at this time tomorrow, we'll actually shift over to the great state of Alabama, where we'll watch new #1 team in the nation in the Coastal Alabama Waves go on the road for the first time as a #1 team, facing up against the Chattanooga Tech Fighting Bass, who are currently ranked #6 in the nation. Should be a great Super South matchup for you guys tomorrow night, so if you're excited for that as well as enjoying today's ACSA primetime video, make sure you smash that like button as well as hit subscribe if you have to be brand new, as we are on the road to 1,000 subscribers, a major hallmark on the YouTube platform, so join us on that journey to 1K as well. In the meantime, I'll catch you guys tomorrow, and I hope you guys are all having a wonderful day. Take care, everybody.